Hello, my dear students. How are you? This is Bissha, Assistant Professor English, Rangpur Government City College, Rangpur. COVID-19 has made us change our lifestyle, but I believe better days must come. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? My dear students, today I will discuss some more rules of using verbs. So let's get started. Welcome everyone to the presentation on the rules of using verbs, lecture 3. In this presentation, I have set 2 learning outcomes. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to use modal verbs, conditionals, gerund and infinitive. And you will solve one sample question. My dear students, look at this rule number 1. If a verb follows a preposition, the verb is changed into gerund or ing form. That is, the verb after preposition is changed into gerund. You know that a preposition is followed by a noun and a pronoun. As gerund works as a noun, gerund is used after a preposition. Look at the examples below. He prevented me from going there. Here from is the preposition, and after the preposition ing form of verb has been used. That is, gerund has been used. He has the courage of speaking the truth. Here of is the preposition, and after the preposition ing form of verb, that is gerund, has been used. The word to sometimes creates a confusion because it can be used both as a preposition and a part or particle of full infinitive or to infinitive. If to is the particle of full infinitive, it is clear that it precedes the base form of verb. You can find an example here. He wants to help the poor. We know that the verb want precedes infinitive, and so here after to, the base form of verb, that is the full infinitive, has been used in this sentence. You should know that the word to has different uses. It can be used as a preposition, it can be used as an infinitive marker, and it can be used as an adverb. Here you should know about the first 2 uses of the word to. If it is used as a part or particle of the full infinitive, base form of verb will be used after to. Here you get some verbs, and these verbs are followed by the infinitives. My dear students, look at this rule. If to is used as a preposition, ing form of verb, that is gerund, is preceded by to. He is accustomed to hiding the secret. Here accustomed, this word is an adjective and to is a preposition, after to, gerund, that is ing form of verb, has been used. You can find some phrases here. Look forward to, with a view to, be accustomed to, be used to, get used to, be devoted to, be addicted to, be committed to, etc. And you find to at the end of all the phrases. And in these phrases, to has been used as prepositions. And to is followed by the gerund, that is ing form of verb. You can find the example here. I am looking forward to seeing you. Here, after preposition to, seeing, that is gerund, has been used. My dear students, one thing you should know, that when to is used as a preposition, we use gerund, that is ing form of verb, after to. But this gerund can be replaced by a noun and pronoun, because we know that after preposition we use noun or pronoun. I am looking forward to seeing you. We can change the sentence into I am looking forward to the meeting with you. Dear students, now we will discuss the rules relating to modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, ought, need, dare, and used. All the modal auxiliaries are followed by bare or zero infinitives, except ought and used. Ought and used are followed by full infinitives. Look at the examples below. You should follow rules. Here, after should, bare infinitive follow has been used. But you ought to follow rules. Instead of should, if we use ought, then ought is followed by the full infinitive, to follow. I would get up early, but I used to get up early. Here after would, bare infinitive, that is get, has been used, get up has been used. And if we use used instead of would, then full infinitive, that is to get up, is followed by the infinitive used. You should know that a modal verb doesn't have ing form or infinitive form. And you can change the first example into interrogative, negative, and negative interrogative in the following ways. Interrogative: should you follow rules? Negative: you should not follow rules. And negative interrogative: shouldn't you follow rules, or should you not follow rules? The semi-modals are need, dare, and used. Need and dare can be used both as normal verbs and also as modal verbs. When they are used as modal verbs, they are followed by bare infinitives. He needs to go there. Here, need has been used as normal verb, but if we use this as modal verb, we will use he need go there. Here, yes is not added due to third person singular number, and bare infinitive has been used. That is, full infinitive hasn't been used. He does not dare to go out. And if we use this as modal, he dare not go out. Here does not. If we use the word dare as normal verb, then normal rules will be followed. Doesn't, to make the sentence into negative, doesn't has been used, and infinitive has been used. I mean, full infinitive has been used. And when we use this as modal verb, then just after the modal verb not has been used to make it negative, and here to is omitted, that is bare infinitive has been used. In the first example, if we use the need as modal, you can change the sentence into interrogative, negative, and negative interrogative in the following way. He need to go there. So interrogative, need he go there. Negative, he need not go there. And negative interrogative, need he not go there, or needn't he go there. And if we use this as normal verb, then normal rules will be followed. Look at this rule here. Used is always used in past tense, and it has no present tense. You know, used is also a modal auxiliary, and this modal auxiliary is always used in past tense. To express our past habit, this modal auxiliary is used. You can find the example here. He used to swim in the river. Then his past habit of swimming in the river has been expressed here. In affirmative, we use used, negative, used not or usn't, interrogative, used you, he or they, negative interrogative, used you not or usn't you. Negative and interrogative can also be followed with did. If we change the sentence into negative or interrogative or negative interrogative, then another form can be used. Instead of following these rules, we can also use didn't used to, did we used to, didn't you used to. And if we change the example sentence in this way, we can say he did not used to swim in the river, negative. And did he used to swim in the river, interrogative. Did he not used to swim in the river, negative interrogative. Or you can say didn't he used to swim in the river. Used is followed by the full infinitive, and to is often referred to as used to, just as have used for obligation is referred to as have to. My dear students, actually used is the infinitive, But while describing this modal auxiliary, often we say used to, as we say have to express obligation. My dear students, in this slide, the word used has been used in a different way. Let's read the rule. Used can also be an adjective meaning accustomed. It is then preceded by be, become, or get in any tense and followed by the preposition to plus noun, pronoun, or gerund. In the previous slide, we have found that the word used has been used as a modal auxiliary. But here, this word is not used as a modal auxiliary. Rather, this means accustomed and this works as an adjective. And the structure will be preposition to plus noun, pronoun, or gerund. Let's see the examples. I am used to noise. Here preposition to plus noun has been used. I am used to working in a noisy room. Here preposition to plus gerund has been used. You will soon get used to the electric typewriters. Here the preposition to, a noun phrase has been used. You will soon get used to typing on electric typewriters. Hereafter preposition to, gerund has been used. They soon got used to the traffic regulations. Hereafter to, the noun phrase has been used. They soon got used to driving on the left. Hereafter preposition to, gerund has been used. My dear students, look at the examples. First two sentences have been used in present tense. That is, the first two sentences are in present tense. Next two sentences are in future tense. And the last two sentences are in past tense. When used is used in this way, then we can use this word in any tenses. But in the previous slide, we found that used as modal auxiliary can be used only in the past tense to express our first habit. My dear students, now we will discuss the conditionals. First conditional. If the if clause is in present tense, the structure of the main clause will be subject plus will, can, may, shall plus bare infinitive or base form of the verb. First conditional is used to talk about the consequences of a possible action. Look at the example below. If I write my essay this afternoon, I will have time to go out tonight. This means it is still morning and it is quite possible that I will do this. Second conditional. If the if clause is in past simple, the structure of the main clause will be subject plus would, could, might plus bare infinitive or base form of the verb. Second conditional is used to talk about the consequences of a hypothetical action. Let's see the example. If I wrote my essay this afternoon, I would have time to go out tonight. This means it is still morning, but I think it is less likely that I will do this. Third conditional, if the if clause is in past perfect tense, the structure of the main clause will be subject plus would have, could have, might have plus past participle form of the verb. Third conditional is used to talk about the possible consequence of an action that did not happen. Look at the example below. If I had written my essay this afternoon, I would have had time to go out tonight. This means it is now evening and I have not written my essay. It is now impossible for me to go out. This slide is about zero conditional. Sometimes sentences with if express certainty rather than possibility. Zero conditional is used to talk about something that is always true or that was always true in the past. Look at the examples below. If you mix blue and red, you get purple. Both the clauses are in present simple. If I asked her to come with us, she always said no. Here both the clauses are in past simple. My dear students, it's a sample question for you. You will use the right forms of the verbs depending on the rules I have already discussed. I think you will be able to answer all the questions correctly. You can also check your answers. Here they are. That's all for this day. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.